get the Seahawks game going. Ah. Bobby Wagner, 9 tackles. And I'm on 1 catch or 4 yards.
Tonight,
it's a huge game. Week 1 was only against Miami.
In Seattle, Washington. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle. It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
That's right, Sunday Night Football. We talked about this last week, or for week 1, or last episode. That Madden 20, you can just spin move on the kick return and it worked.
And they'll be
This
led out
one,
by a late signing this
so
year. Their
much.
31-year-old quarterback, it's Cam Newton.
Newton had a really good game, very consistent. Not a lot of yards though, but we did score, we did win, and they blew out fast. But Sonny Michel, first play from the game! He's gone! Sonny Michel, touchdown!
Patriots.
First play of the game. 80-yard touchdown pretty much. 78, whatever you want to call it. Sonny Michel.
And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Ooh.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive
What a way to
runs.
start
How
off
about
against the
that
Seattle
one to
defense.
start the game.
And I would say on the defensive
Our
sideline,
defense doesn't do this.
there's a
Give
lot
up
to
a big
answer
run to Chris
for,
Carson.
because you
Todd
spend
Penny.
all week saying, stop the run.
What a
I don't care
start.
who you're playing. You don't want to get run
Put
over.
pressure
You
on
don't want
Russell
to get
Wilson
run
and the boys.
past. And they have both overcommitting
I don't know how
in the
they're 0-1 though.
secondary, and he just went
I would say
stepping
maybe
past
Russell
them
Wilson's not
and is
playing.
still running essentially.
Also, the Cowboys cut down a Trey Poe in this game. Maybe you pick him up. That could be a nice run stopper for us.
At their 25-yard line.
I mean, if I should pick him up.
He'll
Oh,
drop
right
to
there.
throw.
Oh.
That's
There we go.
complete
More
to
nice
DK
tackle.
Metcalf.
Yeah, if you guys want me to decide, Trey Poe maybe after this game, depending on how our run stop is. Maybe next episode if he is still
The
available.
drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, he jumped one hole, but I think that's one
Chris
side.
Carson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The numbers on the ground for Carson last week. 12 carries, 54 yards.
Like there, I made a bad
We
jump.
saw that
And,
things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week.
oh, good hit. I don't know how he held on.
To try and run the football. Give it to him early and
pressure
often
here.
in hopes of
We're gonna run
breaking
from
down
it
the
and bring
defense
pressure.
so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
On 3rd down.
Oh, let's go! He stopped. He stopped.
Chris Carson. And that's
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive,
No.
this opening drive,
Can I challenge that?
was on them. And boy, that was
Bill
important because
Belichick
that
just
first
throwing the
down.
challenge flag. It's upheld. Man, that's a bullcrap. We're gonna bring the pressure again.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so
I thought he
heartbreaking.
was
You throw
short,
that
but
flag, you
whatever.
probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other
They're
way,
just starting to run and
you
play
have to
action at this
regroup.
point. Yeah, it's a wheel route with Chris Carson. We're in zone. He's probably going to be wide
On
open.
1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Dang.
And the
I'm
result
still mad
here,
about
a
that
pickup
challenge
of
I
8.
lost.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter.
We have, and I think it works a couple
I could
of
bring
ways
in
for this
Duggar
team because,
instead
number
of
one, you throw the
Chong.
short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you
There we
keep
go.
throwing
We
it,
could
and
just play
occasionally you'll break
man,
a tackle and turn into a
because
bigger
Duggar
game.
is a zone
Also,
safety,
if
so
they
we
start
leave
to
him up
creep
top on an
start
island
to pressure
and
receivers,
play man
now
the rest
you
of
go
this
over the
drive.
top,
Hopefully
take
that'll
it
make a
deep,
difference.
now you get
So
some
we
of those
can't
big
stop the
shots
run for
downfield.
crap.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
How's Carson faster than Stephon Gilmore? Because he almost got around me. We're going to bring pressure. Like I said, our pass rush sucks.
Able to get 7 on that first down.
So if we want to sack and put pressure on Russell Wilson, we have to blitz. Just like we did last week against Miami. We couldn't even get to Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
That was a good stop.
This will be a loss of 3.
I don't know if I want to bring pressure or not. We'll just play dime.
When a draw
Actually,
works,
you know what now?
it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots. D on third down.
Short like this usually isn't the way to go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he gets it inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Expected that to happen.
Experience. Before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Dogger.
And
there we
get
go.
him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath.
Long commit. No! No!
Touchdown, Seahawks.
No!
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their step.
Can't challenge.
First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it.
You went one play, and they took around, what was it, 15 plays?
You guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here, even if we don't get it.
That's
get
irritating.
Position on our side, and you'll stop
the defense
them. Instead,
did not do
the
that.
end zone and tally up 6 points.
So much for having that big one play.
The Pats at the line, ready to go, and they hit
translated
the
much
last
defensively.
drive. One play on the ground, all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it?
Right, he's going to have to do
now
some.
If you're coming back
Do
out,
some.
now they've established his run
like he did last week.
The
Those have a
pass
chance.
could very well be open.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, Edelman! Edelman!
A week ago. 5 catches.
Flag, let's go! That works too. Good stuff. Right back downfield.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down.
I love Edelman to catch that at work.
And somehow, some way, they make plays on the ball.
Robinson knew he had a good game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Newton on 1st down.
That's a touchdown. Let's go, baby.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out
questions about our
wide,
kicker going into this season.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield.
14-point first quarter.
We got into the end zone.
We also did give up a touchdown or two.
At
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were
maybe
starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
So the Cowboys be
confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense.
Our run defense has been
that won a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a band.
It's still passing him at this point, but it's because of our pass rush. He has all day to throw.
Now Wilson on first down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
The only thing with this is that's so unrealistic because Russell Wilson, I guess it is, but I don't ever see Russell Wilson read out.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. This is Carson.
There we go, Hightower.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
8 carries, 9 yards.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Barely over a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 33.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And we got him.
They come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line, because now
he's definitely short this time. There we go, Patrick. See our run stop on first start is pretty good.
Something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll hand this to Michelle.
Okay, what a breakout day!
What a breakout day. That one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sanu. Or that's Sanu.
Edelman. Nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down.
Needs to be covered up. Edelman can have a touchdown here. This is Swain's favorite route, the option route. I was going to say, what a catch.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is a nice pick play for Muhammad Sanu. This is the play designed for
back incompletions.
There's the pick. It didn't work. That's a pick. But Jamal Adams dropped it. 3 straight incompletions.
Offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. With 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
There you go, Edelman. Gets the 2nd catch of the season. Pays off right there.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. From the 34.
If we can get this to be a 2-possession game, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, or if we just turn the ball over.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was taken down by KJ Wright.
On 2nd down and 4. Newton flushed out right.
What a catch. Marcus Lee.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first.
And that's another touchdown for him. Good thing we did not release him at the beginning of the season like they did in real life.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys
how much
go
maybe a
into
trade asset at the deadline?
or yardage? What do you
If we're
think?
doing that
Every single one of the guys who's going to touch the
like how
football,
much like,
they all have those types of goals.
trade or come helmets in the movie they did in real life. I know I mentioned in the video that they cut in real life, and I'm not going to. They also signed Lamar Miller in real life, and I'm not going to sign Lamar Miller.
And it's a game that folks have been looking forward to for months, if not years. The first ever regular season home game for the Las Vegas Raiders as they host the Saints. 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 in Vegas, right here on EA Sports. That should be fun. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He lets it fly.
Pick that. Pick that. Let's go. Is that Chung?
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Yeah,
and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 45. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. From the 50, Newton.
Oh, no.
Escaping the pressure right.
Jeff Swain first down.
Jeff Swain. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Oh, James White. Oh, let's go. James White, the running back, a 44-yard reception. But what's the flag?
So let's see what this is about.
And here comes the holding.
Holding offense.
That flag was thrown as soon as I threw the ball to. I saw that one.
Retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Room to run inside the 40.
Still clicked the slide, old slide
button. His progressions, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I clicked the old slide button instead of double tapping X, which is the new slide button. Still get confused. But still.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for White on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest when the guy
Jeff Swain's option route.
You do so.
James White still has an option route. He has an option route as well. If he runs that streak. Jeff Swain, let's go.
Open is Swain, the tight
end. And I'm so glad I signed him. He's been open a lot.
7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
He had that really good first half last week, and then he kind of disappeared.
Interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten
he had 4 catches for 45 in the first half, and then 1 catch for 10 in the second half. Like, he completely disappeared. This first half, he's showing up, and Doug Wagner hits him and drops.
But it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out
that's
hot.
The daily dose.
Expected it and got
like
there.
4 catches, 45, and 1 catch for 10 in the second. So for this first half, he is showing up once again.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
3rd down.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
If we don't get there, I'm going to go
stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 8th play of the drive.
Edelman or
and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
See.
Eluding the pressure right.
That I saw that was bound to happen eventually. I threw it back in the middle of the field. There's a couple guys open. I just kind of looked at it too late. That one is 100% my fault. Like 2 weeks from now, I'm going to forget, and I'm like, ooh, Cameron had an interception against Seattle.
They start the drive with High. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Try to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards.
That's halftime. Kind of disappointing end of the half. You know what? Our defense can hold up just when they're opening guys the second half. We will be completely fine.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
We are shutting down Chris
but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
But for some reason we can't stop.
After it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Watch out for the inside zone.
On 2nd and 12.
Oh, our pass rush finally does something. Simon. We didn't blitz to get the sack.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied
first sack in this game, but we didn't blitz to get it. Usually we have to blitz to get a sack like we did last week.
What took us so long? Because when you get 4 the previous week,
and it was a screen and hit us off a line helmet. Let's go, baby.
Get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the
ball.
That
first drive. Shut down Seattle though. Oh, good truck.
9 yards
5
is the
carries,
pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now left side.
Gio!
His tight end. 20.
No.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking
so mad. That was a great play by Jeff. I call him Jeff and Gio. So that's what the announcers called him. And Sonny Michel, touchdown number 2.
Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sonny Michel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Man. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Scoring summary.
Shockingly very good this year.
And it was Sonny Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Oh, I forgot to put
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
I want to bring pressure. We don't have 1 sack.
That's what they're looking for.
Last week against Miami, all we had we had 5 sacks, but we blitzed on 4 of them. We can't get any pressure. We've shut down Chris Carson under a yard per carry. So our running defense has been fine except for when Carlos Hyde.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38, Wilson.
He's going to take off.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, a give to Hyde. Dante Hightower on the stop.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
We're gonna run
nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Bring some pressure here. Get a sack.
On third down, Wilson. It's caught. Block it.
Easy slant route, double slant.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Wilson to lock it there for the Seahawk first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Adrian Phillips.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Patriots' 35-yard.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Greg Olsen was a big-time pickup for the Seattle Seahawks in the offseason. Spent the last 9 seasons with Carolina as an all-pro, Pro Bowl tight end, and did the same thing before that with the Chicago Bears. Now he moves to the Northwest and gives Russell Wilson a big-time target in the middle of the field.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Myers' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay to give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now left side on the swing pass, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Like they
get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 7 yards to pick up there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Buying time to his left. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
But it don't. Feel like it does.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Devin Asiasi with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
I'm so
Wilson,
shocked
the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
The 29-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Incomplete. Almost roughing the passer call, too.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Complete to Dorsett. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. This throw complete.
All they can do is throw it to lock
and he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 42. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Wilson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Not defense player of the year, candidate for the defensive player of the week.
And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. Newton's going to throw it. Throw left side to his tight end, Swain.
Outrunning Jamal Adams.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And goal.
Let's get Rex Burkhead.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Touchdown like he had one last week.
The first carry down for Rex Burkhead. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead.
Touchdown.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just...
Jump pass. 42-10.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Both when he was in Dallas, and I'm a Cowboys fan, obviously.
I'm Brandon Gordon. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Could have had a big 44-yard touchdown as well, but Marcus Lee, 2 for 25. Obviously, knew 2 for 31 on a touchdown. So an 2 for 24. Tim Michelle 1 for 11. Defensively, Hightower, McCord, even Chung. A really good game. Yeah.